2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Golf Club Championship is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Luke Elvey here with Rich Beam in the booth. And Rich, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their round?
Never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I got to say, though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited, and they have to like their chances going into this final round.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's see how it unfolds. Time for the second shot into the first.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
He's found the surface. Good chance here. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? So it'll be a par to start their round.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place. Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. This shot here near the 200-yard marker.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
Opting for the 5-wood. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. And he's hit that inside the range. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
One wheat bix too many, I think. That's frustrating. Par putt coming up here. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Well, I'm down the 6th hole. Tony Finau's just getting ready for his next shot.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
Just one bunker surrounds the screen. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Oh, just missed the birdie. That's a shame. And that should secure the par on this one. And now that finds him in first place. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
and gets that putt to drop. Gutsy effort.
Absolutely. In the bunker off the tee, getting that one, that is a Brucey bonus.
Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Well, I'm following Tony Finau at the moment. This is the 8th hole.
Now, leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Going with the 6-iron here.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Go to your home ball. Go to your home. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Leading by 9 strokes after that one. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Wonderfully played. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Oh, just missed. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet. Just didn't drop. And this next putt, it's for bogey. John, do you have any info down there?
Well, I'm down here on the 10th hole. Tony Finau's just getting ready to hit.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. A chance to put last hole's bogey behind them here at this tee.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back in it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Oh, I love this person's confidence and courage. Driver off the deck here. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
A great opportunity here. This for eagle. This really looks good.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. That will drop, and it will extend the lead. And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's 2nd. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Lots of greens and regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
A chance to save the par if he can make this one. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. This hole is a par 4.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play. And this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Lining up from around 160 yards. And choosing the 8-iron here.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
And he's down there. You got a read?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
And down it goes. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. It's a lofty position this player has held all tournament, but what a buffer they've built with just 9 to play.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of their games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Oh, well done. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up from about 100 yards.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Getting ready to play their third. How close was that to going down? And that's all she wrote.
John, what's going on out there?
Well, guys, I'm down here on the 14th, and this is 20 feet now.
Oh, get in. That's a lovely effort, that one. That's a handy putt to make. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down. This putt is 16 feet to the hole. Ouch, that hurts. Putting for par. This looks good. And in it goes for the par. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. Let's head to the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
Great shot. This one's heading left, I think. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
Ooh, that almost went down. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Okay, steady now. Putting now for a bogey. Still in the lead now after that hole. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
That's not what they were looking for.
Looking for the draw, but not finding it.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. 19 feet to the hole.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
Oh, that's a ripper. Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. Let's begin the 14th.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, You'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2, but I've got to say it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Going with the 5-wood.
This one is chewing fiber. Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick, ended up in the rough.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
I'm over here on the 18th, and this is Tony Finau getting ready for his next shot.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Currently in first position. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful. Pretty good shot there.
This shot from 120 yards. Chosen the pitching wedge here. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Putting for birdie here.
Looking really good.
Wonderful putt. And that puts some real pressure on their rival now. And it's time to recap that play.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green.
And if they didn't have their rival Tony Finau's attention before, they certainly do now. What an approach shot.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Second shot here on the 17th. Woo, back there, horsey. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 17th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Well done. Take the birdie. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. Oh, this one looks to be heading down the runway. Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. This is always a good moment. A putt to win the tournament. That wasn't your best effort, was it? All right, let's see if they can compose themselves and knock this one in to claim the title. Oh, so close. Okay, oh, super effort that. Holds the putt to win it all.
Absolutely. It's hard to believe that this player's already got 4 victories on the season. Top of the game right now. It's impressive.
Well, when it comes to performances that they'll remember, that certainly has to be one of them. What a brilliant play today.
A match for the books, Luke. I'm just happy that I got to witness that and see that. What a rivalry it was in the lead up to this epic match, and they took down the hero. They come out on top of not just the rivalry, but also the event.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the RBC Canadian Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first-round action. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to following along with these two. This is a rivalry that could be one for the ages. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement they generate. Second shot here on the first. And here we are with the third shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Such soft hands.
He's currently tied for 8th. Rich, the second hole here at St George's Golf and Country Club. A long, strong par 4.
It is just around the 475-yard mark. This fairway does slope significantly left to right, so the drives can easily find that fairway bunker down the right-hand side.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Club up. I like this play.
Wow, was that any good?
Heck of a shot, setting up almost a guaranteed birdie.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Let's return to live play now. This putt coming up is for birdie. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Currently 1 under for the round.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The first of our par threes at St George's Golf and Country Club. Beautiful looking par 3.
Yes, a narrow green, but very deep bunkers surrounding it on both sides. This is a heck of a par 3.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet. All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
The first of the par 5s is the 4th hole, Rich.
Yes, this hole used to be a par 4, but was extended back in 1968 for the Canadian Open. It's a nice opportunity here to get a stroke back after the opening 3 holes, but watch out. This fairway gets tough to find with the slope that moves it from right to left. Landing area gets very narrow.
From around 170 yards here, he's currently tied for the lead. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's get back to it, shall we? Getting ready to play their 3rd. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Time now for the 4th shot. How close was that to going down? Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This is a must-make, guys. They've got this for bogey.
The 5th hole at St George's is a par 4, Rich.
It is. It plays downhill into a valley that kind of moves away from the tee box, so you should see players hit it down there with some distance, leaving a short 2nd shot.
Quality shot, that one. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
This one needs to kick left. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Ooh, right by the hole. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's sitting there just in 3rd place.
Let's take a look at the current standings. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The 6th hole requires a strong tee shot here at this par 3.
This hole can play anywhere from 170 to 200 plus there, Luke. Don't miss it right or left, though. Those bunkers are nasty.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. And this putt to move into a share of 1st. Didn't quite hit it, did you?
Wanted to get it up to the hole, but was just unable to up that slope.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4. Absolutely flushed. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Well, I wouldn't mind hitting the shot, but I wouldn't fancy the walk up here. This is quite uphill.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently in 3rd place.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. This is a good chance. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in.
And that would have tied the lead for this player. Disappointing to say the least.
Reached the 8th hole, par 3 here at St. George's. What a great looking hole it is.
Wow, this is a really cool little par 3. The green is not very wide, but it funnels in from both sides. However, you just can't afford to miss it short left in that bunker. That is a huge no-no.
Wow, showing Will Zalatoris that this rivalry is indeed not to be taken lightly. This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Steady on. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
A bogey putt awaits. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's 1 stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
It's time to check on the leaderboard. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. We have a par 5 at this one. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. This is the 2nd shot here on the 9th hole. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
That was a gallant attempt. And this putt is to move into the top 5. Oh, just missed. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Well, Rich, as we make the turn to the back 9, what are your thoughts so far?
They're behind their rival right now through 9 holes, but there's lots of time, lots of opportunities on this back 9 to make up. It'll be interesting to see how it all ends up.
Where did that come from? That's not his style. Henny, how bad is this lie?
He's got a bit of trouble here. Bad lie just off the fairway. Ouch. It may not seem like it, but I think he'll be happy with that from that lie.
Oh, that is simply brilliant. What a shot. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. And let's have one more look at that shot. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Justin Rose currently on top spot as we pause for a look at the leaderboard. The first of the back 9 par 5s is the 11th.
In this hole we could call what, serpentine maybe, Luke? Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. However, don't get bit and leave it short right in that bunker off the tee, because you will be rattled.
Playing this shot from around 220 yards here, 3 behind our leader. Opting for the 5-wood. That won't get a good lie, I'm sure. Not able to find the green in 2, but a bold play.
Not too sure what they were thinking. Too much club.
it work?
That was sensational, Luke.
And it's worth taking another look at that one.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
Currently at 3 under for the day. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Oh, look at that. You don't want that ball back.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Going with the 8-iron here. This one's headed towards the rough. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
A bit short with that effort.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Big par saver coming up for this fella. That's not your best effort. This is their 5th shot. Currently tied for the lead. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Here we are in front of a par 3. Opting for the 5-iron.
This one's going to the right.
This sand shot awaits. Oh, that is outstanding. And snatches a birdie as well.
Gotta love this. This player is in fuego.
Well, that's certainly worth another look. Let's have a walk down memory lane.
Just look at how they get this ball up and out of the sand.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently 1 stroke better than his rival and playing partner today.
Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. Oh, that was pure. A couple under at this stage. Currently tied for 3rd. Opting for the 6-iron. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. An opportunity for a birdie here.
They've got this to get ahead of Will Zalatoris and leave him in their dust trail.
And that should secure the par on this one. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole. Already has 4 wins under the belt this year. Is there anything classier than someone that could hit a driver off the deck?
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently in 4th place.
Okay, time to return to the action. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just 2 shots behind. That was wonderfully done. This putt will move them to 3 under par.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. As we head down the finishing stretch here, Rich, if you want to win a national championship, you've got to step up. First hole, the 16th, a very good par 3.
This is the most difficult par 3 on the golf course by a long shot. Stanley Thompson added some bunkers to the rear of this green just to make the golfers accountable for their distance control. That's just mean.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Did you judge that right? Don't think so. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Well, they wanted to hit the fade, and unfortunately, they didn't.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just a stroke behind the leader. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. That's frustrating. How frustrating. Maybe you can chip it back close and limit the damage. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Love watching this player around the greens.
And this next putt is for triple bogey. And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card. Couple of strong par 4s to finish here at Stanley Thompson's masterpiece, St. George's. Very good par 4, the 17th.
It is. It started off as a par 5 and now just plays as an enormous par 4. Fairway does camber pretty good from right to left, so you got to challenge that bunker down the right-hand side off the tee.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Yeah, this is lovely.
This would be a great up and down. Ooh, that almost went down. And if this can go down, he'll save par.
Looking good so far.
Just a couple of inches away from finding that one. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's 2 strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
Oh, almost went in. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The finishing hole at St. George's Golf and Country Club, Rich, is a strong par 4.
It certainly is that. It was originally a par 5 as well. It's converted to a long par 4 to make it a little bit more challenging for the Canadian Open. Plays uphill all the way to a steep green. And the beauty of this hole, Luke, is the magnificent clubhouse in the background.
Going with the 5-wood. Yep, that shot safely on the green. A chance to get amongst the action of the top 20. This putt drops. Was on a good line. Big putt for par coming up. And finishing this round with a tap-in putt. So the opening round in the books, Rich. Impressed with your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
Same to you, Luke. See you tomorrow.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward. UK Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the RBC Canadian Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. Hello, Luke Olvey here with Rich Beam, and Rich, as this round begins, what are your thoughts on this particular player?
Well, I tell you what, they've gotten a lot out of their game up to this point in time. They're either going to have to get more out of it, but if they continue playing the way they are and the short game fails them, let's face it, they're going to go tumbling down the leaderboard.
Well, there's so much excitement and anticipation in the air. I can't wait to see how it plays out. And here we are with the third shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? Putting for a par here. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole play.
Setting up now on a par 4. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Not sure if they got that one flush. This might not find the fairway. Let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. This would be a great up and down. Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Sitting at 1 over for the event. It's time for a one-shotter. Going with the hybrid.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Oh, terrific approach, and a chance for birdie here at the third.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly.
This for par.
Currently at +1 for the tournament. Here we are at the 4th hole. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Lovely effort that. Playing from around 160 yards. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Not a bad shot that. Still a chance. And this putt to move into the top 10. Oh, what a super shot. Oh, we'll take that and a spot in the top 10 to boot. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's 1 stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. So after that hole, he's now up to even with the card. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Eight days a week, that rhythm works.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
Going with the 7. Left yourself an opportunity.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Here's Will Zalatoris. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And back to the course with the live action. A chance to get one under the card with this putt.
With this putt, he'll get one up on Will Zalatoris. What a match this has been.
Six feet remaining to the cup. Just didn't drop. Playing their fifth shot. 5 shots off the pace. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Yep, well done. Now 7 shots behind after that. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
This hole can play anywhere from 170 to 200 plus there, Luke. Don't miss it right or left, though. Those bunkers are nasty.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here. Now that's how you roll the rock.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Well, that didn't look like their best swing there. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
Going with a 3-wood here.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. I didn't think they'd be able to hit that from that lie.
Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? That's disappointing.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Yeah, well played. This putt from around 18 feet. If that's the right pace, this should drop. Yeah, that's well judged. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. Sitting at a couple of shots over par. With a flurry, they could break into the top 20. Opting for the 3-wood.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Oh, so close. 7 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par.
Oh, what a stroke. Unfortunately, that'll be a 3-putt par there. Sitting at a couple over for the event. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test. Good shot there, Beamer. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup, and this putt to draw even with Will Zalatoris.
That's a good putt to make. That sets the great players from the good ones. Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Time to tee off on the 11th.
In this hole, we could call what, serpentine, maybe, Luke? Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. However, don't get bit and leave it short right in that bunker off the tee, because you will be rattled.
From about 200 yards out. Opting for the 5-wood.
I don't know if they meant to do that.
Getting ready to play their third. Trying to get to even par with this putt.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Ouch, that hurts. Just a 4-footer remaining.
Looks good.
There it is. Now 7 shots behind after that. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. And taking aim from around 100 yards here. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Good sounding strike, that one. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
And here we are with the third shot. And he needs this to save par. And down she goes. Sitting at 1 over for the event. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's got some work to do, but he's only 1 back from his rival.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Time to face a par 4. Henny, what's the player facing here?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag. Wow, that drive. Incredible stuff. Over 300 yards. Ah.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
All right, he's going with a little extra club. Gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. He's currently tied for 10th.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
That dog will hunt.
Sitting at -1. Currently tied for 10th place. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Just a little off with the accuracy there. Unable to find the green.
Can't fault him there. This rough is nasty. No fault in missing the green.
Time for the 5th shot. Very crafty, that shot.
Judging it beautifully.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. He finds himself currently tied for 12th. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
This is the most difficult par 3 on the golf course by a long shot. Stanley Thompson added some bunkers to the rear of this green just to make the golfers accountable for their distance control. That's just mean.
That should set up another chance. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
It's a tad frustrating, especially when it comes up short.
A little too cautious on that effort there, Luke.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Now at the 17th hole. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 155.
Going with the 8-iron here. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. That was a beauty. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. It's just about 3 feet away. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. Now take the stroll to the final tee of this round. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Taking aim from about 180 yards here. That's well played. Pin high.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Good look at a birdie here. Wow, that's misjudged. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet.
Putt is underway.
Ah, that's a punish. Nothing worse than putting it off for green. Ah, that's a touch of class.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
And that will do it for this player today. So, I'm sure this is not the performance this player would have wanted, but still, Rich, a day to try and turn things around.
Yeah, not what they were looking for today, but certainly something to build on going forward. Probably not going to win this event, but still, always something to learn out.